welcome back to another Pay for Play Hodgepodge Sunday. We got so many pay for plays over this week. I was legitimately shocked. I mean, they just kept coming in and coming in. I'm like, there's no possible way that I can do this all in 1 week. I think we have 13 songs to do. And let's just say we are going to start this whole shenanigans today. There's no way we're doing 13 songs. So for those of you, you might have to wait another week because there's just no way I can do 13 songs today. And I don't think it's probably good for me to do 13 songs because I'll just be too tired, and that's not fair and good for the listening, first time listening to a song. If you're tired and you're already listened to like 5 or 6 songs, once you get into like 7 or 8, it just becomes like all one song because you're so tired of listening. Because it takes active listening to do this. So I hope you guys understand that. So I'm not just trying to not do your songs and your pay for plays, but I think it's better for you and what you're paying for and what you're trying to get. And it's better for me because I think my mind will be more open as I listen to these songs. So with that said, we are going to have our second subscriber personal song. And I'm kind of excited for this because I always would prefer to hear what subscribers or people who are into music, even if it's not progressive or anything like that. Again, I've always said I love different styles of music. So if it was pop, if it was blues, if it was progressive or heavy metal, I'm totally down. And I think it's so cool to be able to be asked to react to your kind of creativity. So that's what we're going to start off with today, but I'm going to tell you right now, when I downloaded the song, I was all excited and I was like, woohoo, this is going to be a subscribers song. I'm going to react to it. And then I looked at it and it was 16-minute banger. And I was like, wow. I've always said, and maybe this person has not heard my other recordings, you already have some legwork to make up because 16 minutes on a first time listen to any band is just a huge task. So you asked me to be honest, I'm going to be honest. You're already in the hole because it's a 16-minute song. So I'm hoping that you can overcome that, and I'm hoping that's good, and I'm still looking forward to it, but just the 16-minute mark on a first song is quite a huge undertaking. So let's shut up and let's get to it. Mr. Jordan Phillips, welcome to the Reaction Hodgepodge Sunday. Nightmare Cinema with Dolphins, Joker's Eye. This definitely sounds like a Nightmare Cinema feel. Nice chord there. Like the layering, good layering. Jordan did ask me to try to not think about the recording of it because it's not going to be professional recording. So listeners, keep that in mind as well. Just pay attention to the music. on here. Nice, I like this delay. It's got a lifting shadows off a dream feel. I like it. Bass is pretty low. Low in the mix as well. Definitely got like a melodic feel here. I like it. Good voice note or part there. 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a. I really like that guitar part. Definitely bass would be better if it was up in the mix, but again, it's understandable. You can kind of hear it in the background. Nice. So my first impression is we're 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. I'm wanting to know where it's going to go because it's been doing this beginning build-up of melody and feel, but it's got to go somewhere else. So where are you taking it? Where are you taking it, Jordan? I mean, we got 16 minutes, so. Something's got to switch, though. Okay. Nice. Nice and epic. Sounds very Devon-ish. Oh, I missed it. Yes, this part sounds very Devon Townsend-ish. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. So I feel like there keeps being these epic parts that end and then a new epic part starts and then it ends. I don't feel like we're really going anywhere yet. It's 6 minutes into the song. Be my only complaint, but as far as the parts themselves are very Nightmare Cinema-ish, so makes sense, fits. See? It's got a lot of classical feel to it too. For those of you who are listening right now, give him some feedback. That's the whole point of this. He wants some feedback on this. Be honest, but be understanding and nice. You couldn't write this, could you? Maybe you can. Nice. Build up. Lots of repetition so far in the song. It's like taking a lick or a part and playing it multiple times and then doing the same thing again with a different lick. I feel like the overall forest of this song is lost right now. Oh, here we go. Very Nightmare Cinema-ish. I wonder if that's a laugh track or if that's him actually laughing. It's pretty good if that was him. Or her. I guess Jordan is a dual name like Casey Morgan is. Cool. Yeah, I feel like this now. I feel like this is background music to like a caricature or something like that. Maybe if I knew that or there's a video to that, this music would make more sense. But without some sort of cinema visual stimulation to this, it doesn't really hit. I mean, it sounds like a score. It's written like a score. I feel like this is like the part in Titanic where the ship is sinking. And then some Pink Floyd-ish feel. That was cool. Back into a Devin Townsend feel. Yeah, I mean, definitely has like a symphony feel in its parts. The way it's kind of written together. there's a lot of cool parts in this song. Like, I like this part. It definitely feels like a hodgepodge of parts. Definitely got a lot of Beatles feel to it too, in a lot of places. Sounds familiar. Up to the end. We got about a minute and a half left. I wonder what Joker's eye means. What does Joker's eye mean? Nice kind of ending here. Wrapping it up, like you can feel it like slowing down to the da 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 boom. That's what you're gonna feel. All right, I'm gonna give you a little golf clap here to Mr. Jordan Phillips. Number one. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being cool enough, for being brave enough to basically put your music out there for probably some snobby ass people to kind of critique. Because in general, prog fans or this kind of channels fans can tend to be very particular in what they like, and so they're going to be pretty stringent on what they're gonna say. So hopefully in the comments you guys were giving him some critique. You were being, nice about it. And I mean, this doesn't say you have to like it, but at least you can be respectful about what you think about it. Give him some good tips and some things that he can change. As for me, I'm gonna say, like, to me, as I said in the reaction itself, this sounded more like a movie score. And without a visual to it, I would say as an individual song, if it wasn't a movie score kind of purpose, didn't really do anything for me. Like it didn't, like I said in the reaction itself, it was a bunch of parts that were, I could almost hear where the part ended, and it was kind of like in your mind, you're like, okay, so what's the next part going to be? What's it going to go into after this? I could physically, and I could hear your brain going, okay, that part's done. Where's the next part and what I'm going to do? It sounded too pieced together of different parts, a hodgepodge of parts. As an individual song, it didn't feel like it had an overall goal or context that much. I felt like it got lost in the weeds of parts, and it kind of lost the whole as a song. Like there wasn't kind of like this overarching theme for a song. Now, if it was specifically, Nightmare Cinema, kind of leads me to believe it has something to do with some sort of cinema or visual. If you were writing this as a background track to like some sort of visual stimulation or visual movie or scene or whatever, it would make much more sense. But for me, I'd have to see that visual scene. So I'm just going to put right here, or maybe here. I don't know. Yeah, here. I'm going to put Jordan's YouTube page. I would like you to go check it out. See if I'm going to go look at his other stuff as well. See exactly. Hopefully he's in this premiere, and you can say, Jordan, what the purpose of this song was, what you were thinking, give some background to it, because that's always going to help people understand as they listen to it. If you aren't here right now as the premiere is going on, please put a comment below what the purpose of the song was, how long it took you to make it, when was it made, what are you planning to do with it, that kind of stuff. Would love to hear your background. Yes, write a big ass comment so we can all see it. So go ahead and go see Jordan and his page over here, and in the meantime, let's see what's coming up next. We're starting off heavy. This is from Manuel Romero. Thank you for introducing me to this band, Hide and Seek. Sounds very Seek and Destroy kind of feel. Like that. How the keyboard's in half to what they're doing. And then it joins in full. Nice break there. Nice transition into half. I feel like this is like a lead-in from another song. Like another song was right before this. See? Breaking half again. They keep going back from full time to halftime, which is great. That breaks up the monotony. It's got like a very Symphony X feel to me too. Not completely, but... Yeah, it's got a Symphony X feel. Sasha should love this. Ooh, see, halftime with a great, like, I thought it was going to go into a chorus. I like his voice. It's almost got a soul R&B feel to a metal sound. I like this. Hey. Good voice parts and harmonies in the background. Ooh. Back to the beginning. Rip your face off. Nice. Halftime again. got like an 80s feel to it for sure. Ooh, I like. I like his voice a lot. Okay, let's see what the guitar's gonna do. Nice. That was an interesting change in the background on that solo. Is that a key change or what? Because it sounded different. And the bass is going up a little bit, an octave. Ooh, good switch. This is like, at least in this song, there's like a tamer Symphony X Dream Theater, like, this is an instrumental section for the last couple minutes, but it's not like going crazy instrumentally. It's like staying within a more poppy feel. I like it. That bass is going off in the background. If I was the bass player, I'd be like, yeah, dude, I get to just do what I want here. Not really a huge catchy chorus in the song, but I like his voice. I definitely like his voice. I don't know. He's got a very Charlie Dominici sound, but not so New York accent. Okay. Good build here. I like this ending. It's got a very Caligula's Horse feel ending with the like rhythmic feel section. Okay, Manuel, I would say that was a good introduction. Now, Manuel originally sent me a song by these guys and then changed his mind later and wanted me to do this song instead. I'd be very interested to hear the other song, and maybe I'll go and listen to that right after to see like why maybe you chose this instead of that one. Like what made you change your mind? So if you're here in the chat, say what changed your mind to why you picked this one versus the other one, because I'd be interested now to hear what the other one sounds like to see why maybe you changed. But I would say this is a good introduction. Definitely like his voice. As I said, it's got a very Charlie Dominici from the old first album, Dream Theater, but not as whiny, not as like New York, Brooklyn accent kind of feel. He's much more clean and clear. I would say better than Dominici is, at least in this song. I would say the music was well written. There wasn't as good of a catchy chorus as I think there could have been to catch me. But it definitely had like a happy feel to it. I liked the changes going back between full-time and halftime to keep you kind of on your toes, which I think is good writing skills. I didn't love the song. I wouldn't say this was like a song that I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to listen to it more, but I liked the song. I was like, yeah, it's not a bad song. So would be interested in hearing more of these guys, but let's see what you pick next, Manuel. Does anybody else know these guys? This is the first time I've heard of them, and I'd be interested if you guys had like a very Symphony X feel at the beginning. You know, a little different, obviously, but it had like that similar feel to me. Not as technical, for sure, at least in this song. All right, thank you so much, Manuel. Let's go to the next one. Back with the Deer Hunter. Supposedly this is off the third album, and we're going to listen to this song and the one right after it, supposedly. This is from Thomas Schumann. Welcome back.
The stone and smoke we never laid before.
Man, the last 2 or 3 songs from these guys, like Leprous, have been killer, man. They've been nonstop on my playlist. Life in the Afterglow.
My decaying mind pretends.
I liked how the harmony matched the lyric of Decaying Mind. Go back and listen to that. Brilliant. I feel like this is almost like a hymn. Like I'd hear this in church if it had different lyrics. Not that I go to church, but I used to. Oh, I like how that led into, and the rhythm was like dun dun dun. Love their background stuff. I think a lot of people don't probably hear a lot of their background brilliance. I'm going to call it B squared. The Deer Hunters B squared, background brilliance. I mean, listen to all that's going on behind right now. subtle. The triangle sound or marimba. Xylophone. It went blank.
Let's see how this all fares.
Okay, this is gonna go right into another song, so it's gonna go, and then I'm gonna get into the next song.
The private does what the general says. The general does what the president says. The president does what the first lady says. So they say.
There was a silver circle sign, and she was standing at the door. We pressed our way right through the crowd. Our pace was quickened to her floor. There was a single fading light, and there was silk all on the wall. She had a
Got that carnival-y sound.
to give. I was prepared to take it all. She had disrobed, and she was waiting on the
Yum.
floor. She asked me what it was I want. I thought that I wanted it all. I said, stand up and move your body to the bed. She quickly stood and slowly turned, and here's exactly what she said.
Got me interested.
Please be soft.
I love how the music matches the lyrics.
This life has not been good, you see. It's hard with such a history buried in misery. I broke a smile, reminding that I paid her well.
Yep.
Her lips returned, and then I felt her hands unbuckling my belt. Oh, it felt like heaven, but I'm sure she wasn't.
Wow.
I made it clear I'd get my money's worth out of the goods she sells.
It's a transaction.
Find yourself to me, deliver what you sold. You see that I will only take from you and use it up. I'll use you up. What was your
Oh, we're back to this now. Bow, 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 bow. It is a dark message there, Thomas, but let's see how it ends. I mean, this is pretty much every prostitute interaction, transaction. Is there no ending to the story? You better go back and talk about it. Got me intrigued now. Okay, very interesting. I would say, you know, I don't know the context of the album or where that fits in the album, but I would say the first song was definitely more happy than the second song, as Thomas said it would be. I don't really know the full message of what they were trying to say, other than it was a prostitute interaction. yeah, so it's kind of good. They didn't like. I thought it was going to get into like this story of like regret or something, or you know, some moral message, but they didn't. They kind of left it. So maybe in the rest of the album they talk about it or deal with the subject matter. I would say, as far as in the context of Deer Hunter, yeah, these were good songs. Not as catchy or, you know, as the other songs that I've been listening to by them. But, you know, nonetheless, I liked it. So Deer Hunter is definitely up on the list. We haven't gotten to Carnival in a long time, a couple weeks now, and they are kind of sitting at number 4. I think Deer Hunter's with them at number 4. So definitely like these guys. I'll hear more of them, of course, and I would say Deer Hunter has probably been one of the most surprising bands. Never would have expected them to be one of the best bands that I like out of these group of bands that we're listening to. So, all right, Thomas has got a lot more, so we'll be seeing him coming up soon. Nice. Got John Feedy up with some more Idola. There it is, Omni First Temple. Love this dude's voice. That picture is fucking weird. The butterfly that looks like an alien.
My intention is to explore the realm of consciousness and the human condition.
Dude, these guys are masters at bringing the lyrical process in a unique, comfortable, fitting way. They break it up so it's very catchy. Harmonies are fucking on point. Do you guys see this? Like how they break up? How does it define? Like this is, they're the best band that I've seen at this. Wow, it's high. I like that. 16 minutes. Nice. The guitar tone is nice. Da, da, da. Like how they emphasize the upbeat. Nice. Manifest Destiny. Dude, they are brilliant at this. Nice. I really like the tone on there. Right there. these guys live. God? So I'd have to say, as I said many, many times, now this is the third song I've heard by these guys. They're masters, and they're better than anybody I've heard before and maybe after at breaking up the intonation of the lyrics and the way that the lyrics are brought to you in such an interesting and unique way that it causes you to not be able to look away or turn away with your ears. Like, it just makes you have to listen, and it's like I said, it always keeps the brain awake instead of just the monotony of either speaking the lyrics, which I think is the laziest, which a lot of bands do. It's very lazy kind of delivery of the lyrics and the melody or whatever. These guys are really good at going back from da 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 do 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 da 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 da. It's just like very good at breaking it up and delivering it on the right beats as well. It's not just like breaking it up. It's like fitting the music very, very well. I have not heard a band. I mean, I told you guys, lyrics are not big on my list. They're like fourth or fifth on the list. And I'm not saying that I was paying attention to the lyrics specifically, but more the delivery and how it affected the music and how the music affects it is something I have not heard from any other bands. Definitely unique to this band. I like the tone of the guitar. I like their parts that they're writing. I mean, this band is a very, very strong band so far. Still, that first song is maybe because it's like the loss of my virginity to these guys, but that first song is going to be unbeatable, maybe. But the last two songs by them are very, very good. So keep giving me some of this Idola, I think is how you say it. So good job, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is my second time listening to Wuthering Heights. This comes to you from Colin. He said this is about the 7 deadly sins. Lust, which is my favorite.
The beast that lurks in my Jesus controlling my will. In the search of the ultimate.
Do that again. Serious pipes right there. Dude.
Like a night without another, I ride out to face the two-back beast.
Two-back beast.
Naked in the face of horror, against us at this undercover.
Yeah, this wasn't exactly what I was thinking of when I thought Lust. I was thinking Sexual Lust. It's got a lot of energy. I like it. This is tight as shit. Ba ba ba. The Pleasant Primitive. This is very Symphony X lyrics, philosophical and out there, not very practical. I mean, I guess little practical. Desire fills my heart. I mean, it's got that Through the Fire and Flames feel again, but it's got a very Rocky feel to me for some reason. I'm thinking of Rocky 4. That's an interesting change there. There's so much energy in the song. I think this would be better to see live for sure. Holy shit. Who's the guitar player? He is ripping. Like this part. Oh, that was kind of weird. Drummer's definitely ripping it too. I know you said you like the drums in this, Colin, but I feel like the guitar's taking it. We do have a minute and a half left. I was hoping the drummer would go off a little bit more. Nice. I was like, is it done? Specifically listening to the drummer right now. Very tight. Okay, so it's very, the lyrics are definitely mystical, and it wasn't exactly what I was like expecting when you told me it was like about lust. I was expecting it to be like some love lust thing, kind of like the other song talking about the prostitute or something like that with Deer Hunter. But yeah, I would say practically the lyrics are not really my thing. I don't tend to like lyrics like about demons and snarks and stuff. I feel like I'm Tyrion from Game of Thrones. Snarks. But yeah, so on that end of it, it was kind of like, eh. Musically though, that song was freaking sick. It was like balls to the wall the whole time. His voice is excellent. Of course, the drummer's excellent, but I'll be honest, that guitar solo was probably the most impressive thing about that whole song. So, who is the guitar player for this band? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Guthrie or something like that, or some person that is well known, because if they're not a well-known guitarist, they should be, because the skills he displayed in this song and in that solo in particular, I didn't like his tone as much. His tone was kind of high-pitched a little bit, too trebly for me, but it didn't sound like that chocolate cake feel. But his playing and his techniques certainly was like chocolate cake. So tell me in the comments below who this guitar player is, because I definitely want to hear more from him specifically. The drummer was good, but he didn't do anything that made me like, wow, that's something I haven't heard before. He was very tight. He was very good. I did like the way his drums sounded in the mix, but I felt like it was pretty straightforward what he was playing. I'd have to go back and listen to it again, because sometimes you miss stuff because you're paying attention to other things. But yeah, that's a +2 for Wuthering Heights. They're not my favorite style, because it's that very Through the Fire and Flames, mystical, a little cheesy kind of metal, but musical-esque kind of metal, like telling a story or something, which is good, but it's just not my favorite kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely would like to hear more of them. So good job, Colin. 2 thumbs up for that. And let's move on to the next one. Whoa. This is coming to you from Dan. New band, Daydream, Painted Smile. He said this is a kick in your ass. Underrated band. And I'm already seeing why. It's fucking sick. Good. Like these chords. Good. Oh, yes. This reminds me of like... You call this power metal, I can see why too. Good. Break in half. This is written well. Really like the intro to the song. I like how it went from that like to now this like feel. And I think it's gonna go back to that. Ready? Oh, it didn't. To begin, all the tickets are sold, but don't ever fear what you find. After all, just like you, we're tattered and nice. I feel like I should be waltzing in 3. I like that. Dude, this is epic. I like how it just went into the left ear. See, here's that. So we went from here to... That bass is fucking sick. Dude, I want to see him do this live. Nice tapping. Yes, this part right here is sick. Man, there's a lot of energy in the song. All right, so that was kind of a quick ending, but give it to Dan. He did say that that was going to be a quick ending. So he said like the ending kind of is weird, maybe leads into a different song or something like that. But this is a great introduction to this band. A lot of strengths with this, like the way it was written, especially that beginning, man, so there's a lot of technical ability going on in this song, but I think they balance very well to not just like kind of run off technically. It keeps the heart of the song together. It had its typical verse, chorus kind of thing that keeps you in the balance. I think the balance of a good written song. So his voice was good. I would say a lot of parts between like the main parts that you're listening to. A lot of stuff going on in the background. Like the bass player is definitely the focus of this band, at least in this song. He definitely like stood out. Even when he was in the background, you could hear his runs and the things that he was doing. Have you guys ever heard this band before? Because this is definitely the first time I've heard of him. Yeah, I'd be definitely interested in hearing more. I would give this like a 1.5 thumbs up. Not necessarily 2 thumbs up because it didn't have like the theme of today, I think, was we didn't have any really emotional songs. There was a lot of straightforward, good technical, good like songs, but nothing that was really emotional. Like the Caligula's horse, the leprous, which leprous is coming. But there, like a lot of the songs were good today, but nothing was really like the feels kind of day. So that's just where the marbles fell, and that's all right. And I like the songs today. I would say a lot of these songs would be at the moment kind of middle of the road for me. They're not like, oh, I can't wait to listen to these songs again, like we've had in some hodgepodges in the past. But they're definitely songs that have sparked my interest of, oh, I want to hear more of that and where this is going, because they're definitely good and talented. Lots of good parts. So yeah, that's where we're going to finish today. For those of you, like I said, there are just so many songs in the pay for play list, so we will get to those next week for sure. I think this is going to be definitely over an hour and 15 minute video. So I just got to cut it off at some point, and we're going to cut it off here. And for those of you, I know there's a couple leper songs that still need to be heard. There's some other songs that are coming up on the bill, but those are just going to have to wait until next week. The good news is, for those of you who like this pay-for-play style, let's see, today's the 14th. My spring break is coming up the first week of April. So basically that whole first week of April, I just bought a house, so I don't have a ton of money to go traveling anywhere, and my wife is just starting to work. So that basically gives me a week of just relaxing and chilling and maybe doing a lot of pay-for-play videos every day. If you guys are interested in that, if the pay-for-plays come in, then I'll probably be spending my whole spring break just doing a bunch of these songs. But for those of you who did pay already and you sent a ton of songs in this week, we will get to the rest of those next week. So hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, like and subscribe, and we will see you in a week. Peace out.